Hello friends, my name is Krish and today I am going to discuss preposition to and its all uses. So first of all, we use it when we want to talk about destination, like I go to my village, I go to my workplace, they go to their tuition. So when we want to talk about any destination, so before that destination we add to preposition, like in this example he goes to school, office or village. Secondly, we use it when we want to talk about time limit or place limit. So when we want to talk about ending time and ending place, so we add to before that. Like I travel from Uttamnagar to Janakpuri. So to I'm using when I end my journey, means ending point of journey. With time as well we use to, like I work from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So with ending point of time I'm adding 2, or before that I'm adding 2. Next we use it when we want to talk about time by clock. So whichever minutes are left to be 1 hour, so we mention before 2 and after 2 we mention the hour which is going to happen. Here 10 is going to happen but 10 minutes are left. So minutes come before and hour come after, and in between just add 2. Next we use it when we want to talk about any receiver of object, and with that we also mention any verb which includes any motion. For example, give or send or hand or write. So these four verbs mean movement of any object to any receiver, like give it to someone, send it to someone, or hand it to someone, or write this to him. So when we want to talk about any thing which is going to any receiver in motion, that time we use to, like give it to him, send it to him, like this. So next of all, next we use it when we want to talk about nouns which express direction. So for example, the door to main gate, or the route to Chandni Chowk. So in these examples, these are two nouns, door and route or way. So these nouns are expressing any direction to any destination. That's why we are using to before them, like to here and to here. So before in fact these are also a kind of destination where this noun has direction. It is not going but it has just direction to that destination. So that's why we are using, or we use to before these destinations when we use these nouns or similar nouns. Next we use it when we want to talk about ferry prices and vehicles for a specific destination. So here I mean that when I talk about any vehicle, first of all let's talk about vehicle. So we have any specific vehicle for only that place. So in that case we use to in between, like this is the bus to Patna, because it always goes to this destination. So like this we use to in between. And if we talk about ferry price or charge, when we want to go anywhere, so before that destination and after that charge we use to, means the ferry charge to Janakpuri or to Jamalpur is this, like this. So next we use to after some verbs which are not fixed, means not with every verbs we use to, but with some verbs we use to, like object, listen, talk or reply, and with some other verbs as well that we will have to keep remember. There is no specific rule how we can make these specific or fixed. Next we use it with adjectives, but here we have one rule that when we want to talk about our attitude to some people or a behavior, that time we use to after those adjectives. Like in these examples, kind to people, cruel to animals. So in these all are adjectives, kind and cruel, and these are telling some people's attitude to these objects, means people and animals. Like this we use this sentence as well, he is loyal to his parents, or you are loyal to your parents, like this. So next we use it when we express any reaction or response, means like in this sentence, his reaction to the comments. So when we talk about our reaction or response for anything, so that time we use to, not for. uh, Another example can be, his response to the decision was different from mine, like this. Next we use it with ask verb. So when we use ask, then we use to. If we are going to tell any verb, means use any verb. If we use ask and then any noun, so there we use for, like I'm asking you for a pen. So here I'm not telling any action after ask, but here I'm talking about any action after ask. I asked you to give me a pen. So after asking, there is a whole sentence, to give verb. And this is direct or indirect, and these are direct or indirect objects. So after ask, if I add another verb, so there I must use any, I mean to preposition. But if I just add the thing that I'm asking for, there I must use for, like I'm asking for a pen, not to a pen. Next we use it when we want to talk about motive, reason or purpose of our action. For example, I study, this is my one action. So after that I am mentioning why do I study, means my motive or reason. I study to get success in my life. So when we want to talk about motive, reason or purpose of our action, so that time we use to. But similarly, if we have our motive or purpose in form of noun, so that time we use for, like I study for success or I study for you. So when we talk about noun or pronoun which are a reason or motive of our action, there we use for. But in these cases, these are some actions which are motive or purpose. So that's why I'm using to after our first action, which is I study. So these are some main uses of to, and thanks to watch my video.